Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw aboard Avalon Artistry 2, and we're here in Bordeaux, and we're just coming to the end of a really special cruise. It was the first time that Avalon has sailed this cruise in Bordeaux, and actually tomorrow the first revenue cruise is coming on. We had a shortened look at it. I'm here with a very familiar face, if you've been watching us, Camille Oliveri, who's the Chief Sales Officer for Globus family of brands, and of course Avalon Waterways. And Gail, you had the chance to experience what we experienced. So we've done a lot of river cruising before in the past. We have. So we're going to talk to Camille about this experience and also how you as travel advisors should be selling it. You'll find out about that and more on Insider Travel Report. First of all, Camille, great to sail with you again. We always had fun cruising.
Yes, we do. Yeah. We've absolutely had great.
And there was always a little wine involved, I think.
Oh yeah, there's always a little wine involved if I'm involved.
Yeah, and here, well, boy, we've landed in the mother lode here with the Bordeaux cruise. This is the heart of wine country, I got to tell you.
Yes, it certainly is. That's why I have this big smile on my face. Yeah, it's been a really fun time.
Oh, how would you recommend the selling points of this Bordeaux itinerary for Avalon?
Yeah, sure. So we really every year we do a wish list, and this year France became a top on the wish list, and it always is. People love France, and there's so much history here. There's wine, of course, in France in general. But why the Bordeaux? Well, it's a river that we haven't sailed on before, and because France is a country that people want to visit, we really wanted to make sure we added to that. And with Globus, it's very popular, so of course it's going to be popular as well with Avalon.
Well, you do sail the Seine, you do sail the Rhine, you do sail the Rhone, all of the major rivers in France. And this one, I'm surprised that you waited so long because it is a beautiful river. Right?
It is a fantastic river. But, as we look to expand, because we're on all the main rivers in Europe, as we look to expand, this was the next one to kind of really get into that expansion that we're in the process of now.
Well, what would you tell travel advisors about this particular cruise? Why this would be great for their clients?
Yeah, well, for the most part, it is a very culturally enriching experience. I can actually see all the historical buildings of Bordeaux here.
We're looking right at them.
Yeah, and I went for a walk today around the city, and it's really amazing how much history is here. The shopping's pretty good too, I have to say.
We were on our bike tour. We couldn't do much shopping, unfortunately.
Well, there's a lot of museums as well, and there's people running along the riverfront here, biking, so there's lots of active things to do. There's culture, there's history, and of course, there's fantastic wine.
Yeah, and you not only in Bordeaux, but all around, and there are actually several rivers you cruise, and you go to such regions as Saint-Emilion and the Médoc and all these wonderful places, and you do get to taste a little wine.
Yes, you do. I mean, pretty much every excursion has some type of wine, tasting at least involved. So,
now, what client do you think would be happiest on this cruise?
Well, I will say this, okay? What we did is we came in and researched the different destinations, and we wanted to do something a little bit different, not just to have it be about wine. Of course, most people that come here do want to experience the wine aspects of the region, but not everyone is a big wine drinker. So we wanted to have things that were more culturally enriching, more active, and so that's what we did. So what I would say is people who are collecting those enriching experiences on their bucket list, this is a great place to add. It really is.
Well, the history here, the wine, everything else. As I was telling Pam Hoffey, your president, everybody does wine-themed cruises. This is a wine-themed cruise.
Yeah, no, it totally is. Every sailing is a wine-themed cruise.
You don't have to, but it's good if you actually try to appreciate it. And believe me, after you sail on this one, you probably are going to become a wine enthusiast, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And, it's funny. We've learned so much about the history of wine this week, and even me, who is really, I'm into it. I love it. We go to Napa every year. there's a lot of things that we really, really enjoy about wine. I learned so much about the real origins of wine this week, and it was really super cool.
Well, then I told you earlier that I went to the Cité du Vin, which is the Museum of Wine, which you didn't get to. So you're going to have to come back because this tells you all about it. Absolutely.
I was actually as I was walking back from the city center, I was thinking, okay, I need to plan this with my friends and family and bring them because it's going to be an amazing experience. And we're in the off season right now because we're
beautiful.
We're pre-season. We have a beautiful day. The sun is out. It's absolutely spectacular.
Now, are you going to add any training for travel advisors about this itinerary?
Well, James, we already have. Yeah.
I already have it. Okay.
Yeah, no, of course. Like when we launch a new product, we always have assets on the website already. We have webinars. We have lots of materials for you to review. So, and of course, your biggest tool for learning more about what we do is your BDM. The BDM is really your best person that can help you develop a plan to grow your business here. But this could be a great opportunity for groups, so I strongly recommend that.
Yeah. Now, give us some of the advantages, some of the things that set Avalon apart today in terms of accommodations, food, experiences.
Yeah, okay, so, there's a lot, actually, but the big highlights are the panorama suite, first of all.
I'm in one.
Facing the view, yeah. And we actually maximize the suite space by having an open-air window that opens all the way to create a balcony in your room, and this is certainly a spectacular day to do that. As I was packing up, because unfortunately we have to leave tomorrow, as I was packing up a little bit ago, I had my door all the way open, and you can just see everything that's happening outside, and it's really awesome. So that is amazing. Also, I was also at the Astor River Expo prior to coming here, and I heard over and over again how comfortable the beds are.
It is right. It is true.
You can customize your bed too if you want it more firm. They have a way to flip. We don't carry a bunch of mattresses on the ship, but you can actually flip it around different ways and make it more firm. And so those are a couple of things on the hardware. Everything's been designed to really maximize the views when you're river cruising, because that's a lot of the benefit of what people love. And then on experiences, it's really about we have active, we have discovery, and we have classic tours on all of our river cruises. And so if you don't want to do the classics or you've already done them, you can still come again and you can do biking. I did 2 different biking tours.
Me too.
Yeah, and
I saw you on one.
I did one here.
Right.
I did 2 different biking tours on the Danube. I mean, it's something that we feature on all of our river cruises. So if you want to stay active, you can certainly do that. We have brand new gym equipment and brand new bikes. Everyone is talking about the bikes and how really great they are. And you can just take a bike and go if you don't want to do like a plan.
E-bikes too.
We have 4 e-bikes on every ship now. Every single ship is the same. That's another thing that's a benefit. And every single ship got new gym equipment, got new bikes. So all of the bikes that you just take and go on your own are state-of-the-art, brand new on all of our ships.
And you also have done a refresh of all of the public areas, which is really, you can tell it always had a living room feel, and now it really does. And in fact, you have in the stern of the ship, you have a kind of a lounge area that's cafe lounge, I think, that is really a great place to relax. I mean, a lot of other river cruise lines, they'll put suites back there, they'll put restaurants, and that's fine, but you have another living area where you can just hang out.
Yeah, and my tip for travel advisors is that living area back there is called the Club Lounge.
Sorry, the Club Lounge. I got to get the terms right.
Clearly you were having cafe back there. That's okay, because it's always available 24/7, but people play games back there, they relax. There's actually a water machine back there that has fully filtered water, and you can add minerals to it, and that's another secret that I use when I'm cruising is I get
Pam Hoffey already has her favorite water, and I said, well, maybe they'll put a spigot in your home, and let's see what happens.
Exactly. And mine's just the plain mineral water with the magnesium added.
Okay.
That really helps me, stay chipper during this 3-week adventure that I'm on.
We've all been on the roads for a while with all the river cruising between the Asta and this, but this has been a great way. I'm heading home. I think you are too. This has been a great way to end it. Is there anything else you want to tell travel advisors about both this itinerary and Avalon in general?
Well, yeah, I would just say, we are your advocate. We are your partner for profit. We have your back, and one of the things that really is a differentiator that you can count on us, because when and if anything is a problem, we're there for you. We typically fix it better than anybody.
Yeah, and you also pay commissions a little sooner than some of the other folks.
Thank you for recognizing that. Yes, we're the #1 supporter in terms of sponsorship and spend with ASTA, and all that money is really going to the advocacy for advisors, and that's because we want to support the health of the travel agency channel, because that's where the majority of our business is coming from. And yeah, we are the only tour operator or river cruise line in our space that pays commission at final payment. So yeah, thanks for.
Well, I heard that. Pam said that. You've said that because I went to. I do listen sometimes.
Yes, I guess you do. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
Now, where can travel advisors go to find out more about both Avalon Waterways and also all of your wonderful Globus programs?
Yeah, we have a travel agency portal. TravelAgencyPortal.com is the website, so pretty easy to remember. And if you have any questions or need help navigating, just reach out to your BDM. We're here for you. Reach out to me too. I'm here for you as well.
And Camille is all you see her all over the industry. You can't miss her. And listen, it's been great to cruise with you again. We cruised on another brand many years ago before you. But boy, it's great to be here with you on your brand.
It's great to have you here, James. We always have a great time, and we have great conversations. So I appreciate you.
I'm James Shillinglaw here in Bordeaux. It's a beautiful day. Unfortunately, we have to get off tomorrow. What's wrong with that? I wish we could stay. And this is Insider Travel Report.